Back with another one. Today I'm going to give you a quick review and a few of my thoughts on weapons. So Weapons is directed by Zach Greger, who is best known for Barbarians, which came out in 2022. Zach revisits the horror mystery genre again as we follow the unsettling phenomenon of when all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanished on the same night at exactly the same time. A community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Weapons stars Julia Gardner, Josh Brolin, Carrie Christopher, and Pedro Pascal. No, I'm just playing. He's not in this movie. It just seems like he's in everything nowadays, so I'm not mad at that. Get your money, bro. So a teacher finds her third grade class empty. All 17 of her kids have mysteriously gone missing. Apparently, they all got out of bed at 2:17 a.m., never to have been seen again. However, there was one kid that showed up that day, which raises the question, why was he the only one that showed up? The teacher is confused, law enforcement is confused, the parents of the missing kids are hurt, upset. Some are just as confused as the teacher. Most are suspicious of the teacher. They believe she has something to do with all these missing children. The one boy who showed up to class that day is being questioned by the police. The teacher's being questioned by the police. She's being harassed by the community, receiving threatening phone calls. Her car's been vandalized. She's an outcast now. And it looks like she's starting to give in to her alcohol vice. Like the weight of the world is on her shoulders. Josh Brolin's character was a stressed, concerned parent. I think he was a home contractor, so he was starting to make a lot of mistakes at work, nightmares when he sleeps, so he's clearly affected by everything that's going on, but he has a Ring camera in the front of his house. So there is footage of his kid leaving the house, running off into the street, but the question is, where did his kid go and why? Where do all these kids go? What's going on in this friendly small town? Do any other parents have footage of their kids leaving the house? Is Josh Brolin the only one with a Ring camera? All I know is Josh Brolin is pissed and he's hell-bent on getting to the bottom of this. The structure of this movie is told in chapters, and each chapter is the name of a character, and it gives us a little background of that individual and their perspective of everything that's going on at that time. So each chapter and character seem to connect, like the timeline or time frame overlap in a way that makes it interesting. Like you see how certain things tie together. And I notice how each chapter ends on a climax. Weapons conveys its story in a non-linear way, and it was unique. Like at first you may think, why exactly am I being introduced to this character right now? Like why is this character on screen? But give it a second, it'll make sense. To me, Weapons felt like more of a thriller film versus it being a horror film, and that's the good news. This movie's strong point was that mystery, eerie feeling that it gave us. Like it's unsettling. The fear of the unknown is what works best for Weapons, not so much the slasher scenes. I think the underlying themes of this movie were the most interesting. Like that's what stood out the most to me. A lot of these characters had weapons of their own, and I'm not talking about a physical weapon. The teacher struggles with alcoholism and can be pretty mean at times. This character has violent anger issues. That character is a drug addict and a thief. Another character uses their master manipulation skills as their weapon. Everyone had their own weapon that they used for their own selfish reasons. There were a couple other themes that I picked up on, victim blaming, the power that water holds, I won't say too much with that, and the significance of a certain name and how it relates to innocence in the Bible. There are a bunch of underlying themes in this one. Try to keep an eye out for them. If you've seen the movie already, which theme stood out to you? Let me know, drop it in the comments. The acting was convincing in this movie. Pretty solid performances from Julia Gardner and Josh Brolin, and you can't forget Pedro Pascal. The cinematography was pretty cool too. Like visually, this movie looks really good. There were a few scenes that used some pretty interesting camera shots, things that pull you deeper into the story. Like it just makes it that much more interesting. For my factual opinion, I would probably just say stick the landing. Like the ending was a bit underwhelming. I'm not too mad at it. It's not horrible. I just wasn't really too pleased with it. If I had to rate and categorize Weapons, I would probably give it a 6.5 out of 10 and put it in a one and done category. Weapons did what it was supposed to do. You know, the mystery, phenomenon, missing persons, who did it and why, that eerie feeling, fear of the unknown, but I don't need to watch it again. It's not really a rewatcher to me. Yup, and those are my thoughts on Weapons. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What is your personal favorite missing persons movie? And I will see you on the next one.